played hard. We did a lot of good things. We didn't win the game. There's no hanging your head. It's a tough business. You got to do the things you have to do in order to win the game. I give credit to a lot of the players that coming to the stadium didn't even know they were going to play in the positions they played in. Mitch Petrus, Kevin Booth, the defensive guys that got shuffled around because of injuries, all the guys that had to come back and play on special teams, those guys deserve a lot of credit. We battled back and forth. I thought it would be a very close game. Statistically, believe it or not, the two teams were very close. There's, obviously a few yards here and there, but going into the game. So we felt very good about it. I had a number in my mind about what I thought that we would hold them to and what we would score. Obviously, it didn't work the way I planned, but you have 4 games to go. We have 3 of them in the division. We got to regroup. I think this pulls us together even tighter than we've ever been before as a team. Guys laid it on the line for each other tonight. They played hard. The accurate quarterback in the last drive, I mean, what can I tell you? He made a couple of significant plays there late, and we thought we'd be going into overtime
today. So that was good to have, and made things easier. They were playing a lot of too high, tough things to throw against. So it's good that we can set up that run, help with some of the play action, and then I think when you run the ball, it just slows down that pass rush a little bit in the second half. Those guys were worn out and tired, and we did a good job, picking things up and hitting some big plays.
Talk about the drive at the end of the game to get the game tied up. It seemed like everybody was in a good flow, and you seemed to have a good command of what was going on.
Yeah, we just guys did a good job blocking it up. We hit Ballard in the flat for 2 plays and got down the field. We hit Victor Cruz over the middle for a big play. So that 3 big plays right there. All of a sudden now we're in scoring range, and then hit Danny down to the goal line, and then got the touchdown to Akeem. Just on the fade, did a good job adjusting to the ball, making the big catch.
We came out and played hard, man. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of everybody on this team. I'm proud of, everybody from us all the way down to special teams, man. We played our butts off, and we just couldn't come away with the win at the end, and it's just unfortunate.
Do you think this game is going to overtime?
For sure. I mean, there wasn't a doubt in my mind that we were going to stop them, and they were going to give us the ball back, and time was going to run out. We were going to go into overtime and win the game.
Victor, your coach said that a game like this pull you guys closer together. Is that plausible? I mean, does that sound...
Most definitely. The way we played together, we played as a team, the camaraderie we showed, the way we battled back no matter the circumstances. A lot of calls didn't go our way, and a lot of challenges didn't go our way, but we still kept fighting, we kept battling. And I think, there's something definitely to be taken from this game, and we learned something new about our team, about our resilience and our bravery out there today.
You got to deal with every time you step on the field against a quarterback like that, and the offensive line that protects him, they're pretty good too. So, it's tough to keep going, and that's why you have to keep fresh the defensive line. That's one thing we're good at, is keeping the guys up front rolling and trying to keep them guessing on our blitz packages and stuff like that, to get the pressure. He was able to get the ball out quick there at the end and a couple times, and the receiver made a play. He threw a back shoulder and threw a fader on the sideline there. Those are tough plays that. It's real tough on a cornerback to make a play. It just has to be a perfect throw and a perfect catch, and they were able to do it. They've done it a lot this year.
What kind of taste does it leave in your mouth? I mean, you guys played so well for most of the game.
It's kind of it's a mixed emotions because the guys came out and responded. I wasn't here last week, but just from being around and seeing, hearing the voice in the locker room and everything that's going on, and I watched that game on TV to know how people responded and bounce back from last week. So that's definitely a positive to take from it. But at the same time, we went down, we tied it up. We're wanting to go to overtime and feeling like we have the momentum. Our offense is driving the ball, and our defense was playing pretty well, getting after the quarterback. And we just gave it up there at the end. And that's things that happen. That's why these guys are undefeated.
Obviously, we can't control what the refs do.
You being a top receiver now, is that part of the game that you just expect defensive backs are always going to have a hand on you past 5 yards?
Yeah, definitely. That's something I look at it like, I'm just going to compete for the football. If they throw the flag, they throw the flag. If not, I'm going to line back up and try to beat you again.
It's not tempting at all to ask the ref. I see a lot of receivers out there, pointing after the play. I noticed that out of you.
If let's put it like this: if you see it, they see it. That's how I look at it. So if they call it, they call it. If not, it's football. It's a physical game, you know, you just got to fight through it. Don't rely on the refs to call the game for you.
Even though this wasn't a win, is this the type of performance that you guys can take a lot of positives out of going forward?
Definitely, you know, it's a lot of positives we could take out of this game. You know, guys fought hard all the way to the last minute. You know, y'all seen it went all the way down to the wire, last second of the game, and guys fought hard.